Welcome to the Coach Higgins Show, a weekly look inside the Mars Hill Bible School Panthers program. Join head coach Darrell Higgins and Josh Bowling as they break down last week's highlights and preview tonight's big game.
Hey, Panther fans, welcome to the Coach Darrell Higgins Show. We are here on the beautiful campus of Heritage Christian University for our producer, Caleb Sampson. I'm your host, Josh Bowling, and with us today is the 7-time region champ, the 3-time state champion, 1-time state runner-up, and in his 10th season with the Panthers, Coach Darrell Higgins. Welcome, Coach.
Glad to be here. How you doing?
Doing great. Coach went 11-0 on the year last week. First round of the state playoffs with a win, a huge win over Whitesburg Christian, 70-14. Thoughts on the game?
Great night of football. So excited to get the playoffs going. Had a great regular season, but now it's all about the postseason, 1 week at a time, and got off to a wonderful start.
Coach, offensively, Lawson Frederick, 6 for 8, 85 yards and a touchdown. He was looking really good.
Lawson's getting better every day at practice. He's accurate. He's making good decisions. He's done a tremendous job. I just talked to the coach from Winfield, and he was talking about how impressive Lawson looks out there on the film, and he's just done a great job for us this year.
And, Coach, also, usually when the backup comes in, it's usually just handing off. Well, you let Titus Cosby put the ball in the air one time, and he connected for 33 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, that's actually Coach Hunter Kilpatrick takes over the calling right there and let Titus throw one. Titus got a great arm and found old Rear up the sideline. It was a really good play.
It was great. Swap over to rushing. Hudson, a great night for him. 9 rushes, 171 yards, and 3 touchdowns.
Another good night. Offensive line getting out in front. He's reading the blocks real well. He's finishing. The run's good. It's a good night of football.
Jesse Parker had to come into Jackson Penn's position. Jackson took the night off, nursing an injury. But 4 rushes, 64 yards, and 2 touchdowns for Jesse. He did a good job.
Jesse's outstanding. He plays wingback, fullback, linebacker. He was ready to go. Nobody wanted Jackson to miss the game, but Jesse was ready to jump in there and get his opportunity.
Moving on to some of the younger guys that got to play in that second half, we really got to see a lot of good ball by these younger guys. You can tell how they're progressing throughout the year. Bryce Graham is one of them. He had 4 rushes for 68 yards and scored a touchdown.
Bryce is a special talent. He can do whatever he wants to with his football career. He can do things that most kids can't do, so it's good to see him get out there and make a big run for us.
Absolutely. And then Harrison Chandler, a newcomer to the team this year, set out a couple of years, a junior, but he's really starting to do a lot better. He had 2 rushes for 39 yards and a touchdown as well.
Harrison, like you said, took some time away from football. He's getting more comfortable back playing. He's had a great week of practice this week. Every week that he's out there, he's continuing to grow and learn and get better.
Coach, let's swap over to the defensive side. Our middle linebackers right there, just wonderful play out of both of them. Evan Alston, 11 tackles on the night, 5 solo tackles, and 1 sack.
Evan's a great athlete. He's strong, he's physical, he's fast. He loves tackling. He's getting around the football every time he's got an opportunity.
And then Jesse Parker, he had 8 tackles and 3 solo tackles.
You see our defense has continued to improve this year, every week getting a little bit better, and those middle linebackers are really one of the big reasons.
Coach, and Max Perkins up front, he's one of those reasons too. He had 4 tackles, but he also had a tackle for loss. That was a huge moment in the game.
Max has had a great season. Those guys up front with Sweeney and Truitt and Cord and Max, they just do a great job of playing down the line of scrimmage, being physical at the point of contact, and doing their jobs.
Coach, let's talk about a few players. One being our corners. We don't really talk about them that much. AHSAA, Owens, and Sawyer Mosley. Both, they had 5 tackles on the night, but they're doing a great job out there on the edge.
They really are. They're good in coverage, and they also come up and play the run well. Sawyer Mosley is the guy we've been talking about a lot lately. He's continued to get better. He's got good size. He's got great ball skills. And then Isaiah can do things that a lot of people can't do either. He's a special talent.
That's right. And let's also talk about our outside linebackers too. We don't really get to call their name a lot. K.O. Owens and Matthew McIntyre, they are a very integral part of that defense, and they do a great job.
outside linebacker in our defense is very complicated position. Sometimes you play on the line of scrimmage. Sometimes you play out wide. Sometimes you have to move around like a regular linebacker back deep. And so those guys have to do a lot of learning, a lot of talking, a lot of communicating. Both of them are having really good seasons.
They are. Coach, let's move over to special teams. Carson Longshore went 10 for 10 on extra points. A great job by him. Also, great job on kickoffs. The kickoff team did a really good job.
Well, just to go 10 for 10 against air is a great job on extra points, much less in a game when people are rushing. It also takes a snap and a hold and protection by the lineman. So Coach Logan McKinnish is in charge of that, and he puts a lot of time in it, effort in it, and it's good to see him have a great night.
And also, when you change holders as well throughout, halfway through the game, we ended up changing holders from Luke Fowler to Beckett, and he came in.
Beckett came in, didn't miss a beat, and he just Carter Ham's usually our backup holder, and Carter hurt his ankle, so Carter taught Beckett the day before the game at practice, and Beckett went out and did an outstanding job with
That's great. That's great. Well, Coach, let's move to this week. Week 2 of the playoffs. We have a tough team traveling to Mars Hill, Winfield. Winfield went 9-2 on the year with a win last week against Glencoe, 39-0.
Same guys we played last year. They played us in the third round last year. They've got some really physical D linemen, O linemen. They big backs. They get behind and run them. But their quarterback is outstanding runner and passer. He's also a safety on defense. So I just got off the phone with their coach. He does a great job, and their program is really well established. They got 61 players on their team, so they're like playing a 4A, 5A team. They'll bring their whole community over.
Oh, wow. That's great. Coach, what are some of the keys that you want to see from your Panthers as we go week to week? This is week 2. We're going to have a tougher team. What are some of the things you worked on during practice? What are some things you want to see in the game us do well?
We got to protect the ball security, make sure that we're doing what we're supposed to, not false starting, not jumping off sides. Can't miss tackles. Got to do a good job of communicating. They run several different looks on offense. They'll go with a heavy personnel group. They'll spread it out some. They'll do some RPOs. So there's a lot of work going in this week of prepping for them. We got to really be on our game.
Coach, with this big game, again, at Mars Hill, what do you want to tell the Panther fans, showing up on Friday night? What do you want to hear them? Just talk a little bit about what you want, what you need from the fans on Friday night.
We need them to show up and show out and bring it. I know Winfield takes a lot of pride in being a community, and the whole city and all that goes with it. And so I know our people will be ready to go. I can't wait for the game.
Well, Coach, we're excited about it too. Panther fans, show up and show out Friday night, 7 o'clock on the Hill, as we take on the Winfield Pirates in the second round of the state playoffs. We'll see you then.